Welcome to the deep dive. We get straight to the point here.
That's the idea.
And today's mission is, well, it's about understanding why sometimes more isn't actually better.
Right. Especially with information choices online, that sort of thing.
Exactly. So we're diving into an article, 3 examples of when the more the merrier is not true.
Yeah, looking at product design, user experience, and how this whole idea plays out.
Okay, let's jump in. The article kicks off with Hick's law. What's the core idea there?
Well, simply put, the more options you give someone,
No.
the longer it takes them to actually make a decision.
Ah,
It
okay.
was a psychologist, William Edmund Hick, way back in 1952, who figured this out.
Wow, that long ago?
Yeah. And it's not just like a bit longer. The decision time grows pretty significantly as you pile on the options.
Because our brains can only handle so much.
Exactly.
Mm.
Limited processing capacity,
That definitely rings true. I mean, you think about those massive drop-down menus you sometimes see online.
Totally.
So the article gives some examples. First up, e-commerce, like Meesho, Flipkart, Amazon. How do they stop us getting overwhelmed?
Well, what they do, which is smart, is they group the filters.
Group them. How so?
Instead of just showing you every single possible filter, size, color, price, brand, material, everything all at once.
Which would be a massive list.
A huge list. They categorize them, so you might click on price, you see the different price ranges, or brand, then the list of brands.
Oh, I see. So you're tackling smaller decision chunks.
Exactly. Not one giant wall of options. It feels more manageable, makes browsing, smoother.
Right, less of a chore. Definitely feels easier that way.
And it's clever because it taps into how our minds naturally work, right?
Yeah.
We tend to categorize things anyway.
Good point. Okay, example 2, service booking. They mention Urban Company.
Yeah, similar idea.
How does it apply there?
Well, imagine if Open Company just listed every single service they offer,
Oh, wow.
from like plumbing and appliance repair to manicures and massages, all in one giant list.
That would be absolute chaos. You'd never find anything.
Precisely. So instead, they break it down. Logical categories like home maintenance or beauty and wellness.
Okay.
You navigate from that broader category down to the specific thing you need.
So it's really about creating a clear path for the user.
Exactly. A path so you don't feel lost in this sea of possibilities.
Makes total sense. It's about good information architecture, really.
That's a great way to put it. Making it intuitive. Organizing things in a way that matches how you probably think about needing those services.
Right. And the last example is something we all use constantly. Search engines. Google, Bing.
Mm-hmm.
What's the connection to Hick's law there? Seems simple.
Well, that's kind of the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at the main Google search page.
Yeah, it's basically empty, just the logo and the search bar.
Exactly, that single search bar. It's incredibly simple, and that's a deliberate design choice.
To minimize the decisions you need to make right away.
Precisely. Your focus is entirely on that one primary action. What do you want to search for? Type it here.
Huh. It's so obvious you don't even think about it. But yeah, if that page was cluttered with news feeds and options and categories.
It would feel way more complicated just to start a simple search. That minimalist design, it reduces the cognitive load right at the start.
Gets you straight to your goal.
Yep.
So thinking about, our own experiences online, we've all been there. Staring at a screen with just too many choices.
Absolutely, that feeling of being overwhelmed.
And these examples really show how thoughtful design, reducing those immediate options, organizing things clearly, actually makes things easier, faster even.
It really underlines that idea that sometimes less is more, especially in design. Presenting less, but presenting it better.
Yeah, better organization over just more stuff.
And it's not just websites or apps, right? This applies anywhere you're presenting information or choices.
Yeah.
Simplify, categorize. It helps.
It really does make you think, doesn't it? Where else in your life could this idea apply? Are there areas where maybe you're facing a bit too much choice overload right now?
That's a really good question to ponder. Maybe simplifying could bring more clarity somewhere else, too.
Definitely something to think about. Thanks. This was a great dive.
My pleasure.